Hi guys, this is random person. I won't tell you my name, and so this is a show about Pokemon. Well, preferably 15 if you want to know how many. Let's begin the show. Okay, just a second, people. Heatran, basic, 130 health, metal type. Steel drop, 40 plus damage. If there's any stadium card in play, this attack does 40 more damage. Steam Blast, discard an energy attached to this Pokemon, and it could kill itself, preferably, which is 130 damage. Weakness to fire, resistance to psychic, which cost is 3. Let's move on to Feraligatr. Feraligatr, stage 2, evolves from Kakuna, 150 health, water type. Like his picture, people. Hyper Whirlpool. Okay, flip a coin until you get tails. For each head, discard a energy attached to the defending Pokemon, 60 damage. Second strike. If your opponent's active Pokemon already has damage counters on it, this attack does 80 more damage. Weakness, as you guess, as the usual, grass, which it costs 3. We move on to a very rare Pokemon, which I get to keep. Isn't that cool, people? Cool. Salamence, stage 2, evolves from Shelgon, 160 HP. Is that cool? Yes. He can kill an EX on the last attack. Okay, let's move on. 160 health, dragon type. His picture's kinda cool. And it's shiny. Shadow, discard any stadium card in play. 60 damage. Power Howl. This attack does 20 more damage times the number of cards in your opponent's hand. Discard 3 energy attached to this Pokemon. Steam Blast, 170 damage. Weakness to Fairy type. Okay, which would cost 4. Magzone. Stage 2. Evolves from Magneton, Team Plasma, 140 HP. Electric type. My picture is go. Doughbrains. On your turn, you may play 2 support cards. Gyro Ball. Switches Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. Then your opponent switches the defending Pokemon switches one of his or her benched Pokemon. Okay, weakness fighting, no resistance, retreat cost 3. Hydrodon. Hydrodon. Hydrogen, stage 2, evolves from Zweilous, 140 HP, dragon type. Okay, Dark Impulse. During your turn before your attack, you may attach a black hole energy card from your discard pile to your active Pokemon. Crazy headbutt. Discard an energy attached to this Pokemon. 130 damage. No lie. Honker is up next. Wanna guess it? Honker's up. Stage 1. Mokro, 100 HP. Black hole type. Picture is cool, sorta. Hypnoblast. Your opponent's active Pokemon is no sleep. 20 damage. Nightmare Mambo. 60 plus damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon is asleep, This doctor 60 more damage. Okay. Weakness to electric. Resistance to fighting. Retreat cost 1. Tornadoes. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Tornadoes basic. 110 HP. Colorless type. Whoa, look at me, guys. Push down. You may have your opponent switch his or her active Pokemon with one of his or her benched Pokemon. Twister. If you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent, this attack does 60 more damage. Twist or throw. Weakness, electric. Resistance, 20 damage. Do you know what? What? Fighting type. Okay. Retreat cost 1. Move on to Garbodor. He loves garbage. Garbodor evolves from Rubbish. 110 HP. Psychic type. Wail. And Snarl. Does 20 damage times the number of stars in the defending Pokemon's retreat cost. And he's a mad Pokemon. Double Ducks. 80 times damage. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 20 damage times the number of hit. With the weakness to Psychic. And his retreat cost is 3. Luckily, you can see the shiny parts. Dolphin, stage 1, evolves from Phanpy, 100 HP. Fighting type, Rocket's picture. See that little symbol? I don't know what it really is, but let's move on. Luckily, this Pokemon's damage isn't affected by resistance. 50 damage. Double spin. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 70 damage times the number of heads. Weakness, water type, resistance, electric, retreat cost 3. Oh yeah, Chandelure. I have another Chandelure, but would you like to see 2 Chandelures? No thanks. Would you like to see 2 Chandelures? No thanks. Would you like to see 1? Yes, sir. Chandelure. Stage 2 evolves from Rampant. 130 HP. Psychic. Like his picture. Okay. Fainting spell. If this Pokemon is knocked out by a damage from an opponent's attack, flip coin. If heads, the attacking Pokemon is knocked out. Cost drop. Put 6 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. Weakness. Black Hole. Resistance. Fighting type. Retreat. Cost 2. Okay, let's move on with Articuno. Okay, let's go, baby. Now watch me whip. Now watch me. Nah. Articuno. Basic. HP 120. Water type. Like his picture, it's kind of cool. Ice Beam. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. Ice Wing, 80 damage. Oh, and Ice Beam does 50 damage. Weakness to metal type. Resistance to fighting type. Retreat cost 2. Okay. Crocodile. Just about our final Pokemon. Stage 2 evolves from Clockrock. 140 HP. Black Hole type. Bother. Flip a coin if heads. Your opponent. Excuse me, sorry about that. Your opponent can't play any support cards from his or her hand during his or her next turn. Knockback. Your opponent switches his or her active Pokemon with one of his or her benched Pokemon. Weakness, fighting type, resistance, psychic. which will cost 3. Next is our last Pokemon, and the final last Pokemon after this one, Dustox. Stage 2. Evolves from Cocoon or a different Pokemon, but I don't remember. I know, but I just don't remember. 140 HP, Stage 2. Grass type. Psybeam. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused, and that does 30 damage. Twilight Poison. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep and poisoned. Weakness. Fire type. Resistance none. Retreat cost 2. Finally, down to our last Pokemon of the time. Rhyperior. Stage 2. Evolves from Rhydon. 160 HP fighting type. Look at me in the picture. Rock Blast. Flip a coin for each fighting type energy attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 50 damage times the number of heads. 50 times damage. Rockle. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness or resistance. This Pokemon can't attack during your next turn, and that does 130 damage. Weakness, Grass, resistance none, retreat cost 4. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry, but I can't really put a subscribe down there, so sorry about that. But I hope you like this video. Guess what? And that's what I always like to say. Okay, let's end the video right now.